Hi, this is John from Comsource, and today we're going to look at setting up the Comsource Cloud PBX system. So we've got a few phones here to connect in with your Power over Ethernet switch. Essentially just to show you how simple it is to connect those up, go through the initial synchronization through to the cloud servers, and get up and running with your system. So this is our Yealink T48S, which is the premium end 7-inch colour screen and touchscreen phone, which we often advise in sort of receptionist or data center scenarios. The first thing you've got here again, as always, is the user guide, so you may want to have a quick read of that whilst unboxing the phone. We've then got the main unit. Again, I'll take that just out of the wrapping here, and we can set that aside ready for connection later. So I'll pop that over there. Underneath, similarly with all the other models, you have fairly similar cabling. You'll also have the Yealink stand, so we'll set that aside for now and we'll show you how to apply that. We've then got the cable for the handset receiver, which we'll show you how to connect. And lastly, the cable in place for the data point or Power over Ethernet switch, whichever you decide to use. The last thing we'll have in the box is actually the handset receiver here as well. So we'll pop that aside and we'll show you how to connect that shortly. Okay, so if we want to set up the T48S straight out of the box here, firstly we'll take the unit of the phone there, and we'll want to just take the stand as well. And there's a couple of slats, as always. You'll see actually there are two that have been reserved if you do have a wall mount for your unit. So with the stand alone, we'll take the lower two sections of the slats, obviously insert that and just push straight right. As with the other handsets, that's all that's needed to have the unit standing in of its own accord. And then to connect the handset receiver again, the shorter end of the cable with the straightest piece of wire, we'll just insert to the bottom of the receiver and then go back to the back of the phone to connect the longer end. You'll see very similar sockets here, and again you'll be looking for the one with the handset receiver logo just above it. We'll want to connect that just straight into the socket there, and again just make sure the cable is nicely tucked away into the grooves there to make sure everything's tidy and out of the way. And we're all done with setting up this one as well. So now we're going to get ready and actually connect all three phones into the Power over Ethernet switch. Now what you'll see here is the switch, which has a power source just at the back, so it's just one power cable, and then we've got just one internet source here, so you'd be plugging this cable here right into your modem. Okay, so we'll start with this one here, the Yealink T41, so the basic model here. Now, on the back of the phone, you'll see a slightly wider socket than the one we used for the handset receiver. We'll just have that plugged in there. It'll be labelled Internet, so it's just where the phone gets its internet source from. We'll pop that here for the time being, and we can plug in to any one of those 7 remaining ports. After that's done, all you need to do is connect your switch over to the power, and there's a power switch on the back which will power up now, and you'll see all these phones come on. And that's how to connect up all the phones to your Power over Ethernet switch. So the purpose of this video, now that we've shown you how to connect everything together, is just to show you a close-up of one of the phones when it's first powered on and receives its internet connection. So how simple it is in terms of pulling down its pre-configurations from the cloud servers, and the lack of technicians that you actually need to get this set up and ready to go. So we'll power on the switch now. And what you'll see straight away is the red light in the top corner just indicating power. And you'll see the welcome screen. It's just saying that the phone's initializing. So at this point, it's actually going through to the cloud servers and picking up all its settings, and it'll pull that back to the phone to make sure that it answers to the correct phone numbers and links in with the correct handsets within your system. So this is a process that normally takes 5 to 10 minutes, after which the system will be completely up and running and ready to make outbound calls for you. I'll just hold on a couple of moments longer, and you'll probably see a main screen come up just shortly here. So you see that the main screen's loaded now, and now this is a sample system, so you'll see that there's actually your reception phone, which is this one. You'll see that highlighted by the two main reception blocks here. There's a second reception phone, also groups of phones, so the sales team, support team. You'll then see a direct extension 403, so that goes directly to the fourth phone in the system. You'll see a second support team on the screen just at the top corner here. You've then got a conference group 131 there, and a few other options that are free for you to assign in the pre-configuration session with your account manager before your system shipped. And that is, I guess, a demonstration of how quick it is to actually get these phones powered up and ready to go. We can actually even dial into the Comsource main number straight away. We'll do that on the speaker so that you can hear everything going on.
Welcome to Comsource. For customer service, press 1. For sales, press 2. For bulk and technical assistance, press 3. For text bill, press 4. To hear these options again, press 5.
And there you have it.